Kids are the greatest. Today we're going to be talking about careers and why you want to pick something that you love. Hi, I'm Jessica Olson, and I'm so happy to be here and get to spend a little bit of time with you. You kids are certainly getting ready to meet the world, to grow up, and to have your own things, right? And to become independent, which is what everybody wants. How'd you like to know for sure that you'll have a great life? Do you want to make a lot of money? Have what you want? Go where you want and do what you want when you want? Those are all reasonable desires. And as you know, money doesn't grow on trees, right? It doesn't fall from trees. Your parents aren't always going to be there to buy things for you, now are they? Now, I just want to try to tickle your appetite a little, and I want to try to help you out with why. Why do you want to know or try to figure out what your career is going to be? We already said, so you can do what you want, when you want, and all that. But as you know, it does take money. So, how do you do that? Well, there are at least two things that need to happen. One, figure out what it is that you love to do. And secondly, the second thing is to provide a service to others, provide a product or service to others that they want to have and are willing to pay for. And when you can have both of those things aligned at the same time, in other words, the product or service that you love doing or providing is the same thing that someone else really wants, then boom, that's the formula for success. Yeah, because someone else wants what you have to offer. And what you have to offer is what you love providing. It's really just about that simple. Now, I didn't say it was necessarily easy all the time. I said simple. Doing what you love can take preparation, right? Education or experience or all three. But that's fine, because if it's something you really love to do, then it's worth the trouble, right? For example, an airline pilot doesn't just walk out and start flying airplanes one day, do they? No. They've trained, they've become educated, and they worked hard before they were able to fly that plane. And you can too. Whatever it is that you love to do. And whatever it is that you love to do, rest assured you can figure out a way to make money doing it, and handsomely. Now, it's very important that you not get sidetracked into doing something just because your friend or relative or someone in the movies did it. Just be sure it's what you love to do, okay? I can't emphasize that enough. So now, I want to touch on another reason why you'd want to work hard and be dedicated to a job or career. How many of you know what interest is? These are two more terms I want to give you. Interest and the word investment. So we can talk more in detail if you like at a later date. But for now, interest is basically money that you make from your investment. Investment is simply a thing you think is worth buying because it may be profitable or useful in the future. So by doing what you love and providing a needed service to others, you'll also get to save money so you have money to invest in the stock market or in your own business, or however you'd like to invest it, and earn even more money with your money. Do you like that idea? Being able to make money with the money you've saved. That's a pretty novel idea, right? Because yeah, that's what people talk about when they say, I make money even in my sleep. That's because they've done something or invested their money in such a way that it's earning money even when they're not doing anything. Pretty cool. Okay, back to careers. Nobody really wants to be a loser. We're all winners, right? So, you're not just going to watch TV all day. No, what you want to do is something that contributes to the lives of others, while at the same time is something you love to do. Boom. That's important, because in life, we want to make our contribution to the betterment of mankind, do we not? I believe that everyone truly wants to do something significant with their lives and do something to stand out and make their mark in life. Change the world for the better, even if it's just a little better. I don't care if someone loves selling hot dogs on the corner, repairing cars, building airplanes, driving race cars, being a nurse, being a financial advisor, a lawyer, or a rocket scientist. You're going to wind up picking a career. So, the fourth reason for having a career you love is so you can save money in order to invest and make more money. And then you'll have the ultimate security. That's another word. Security means you don't have to worry about how you pay your bills or take a vacation. How many have heard of the stock market or something called stocks? Well, the stock market is a place where you can buy stocks. And stocks are you can access it online. And stocks are a little piece of a larger company. For example, if you own 10 shares of a stock in a company like Nike, the shoe company, then you'd own 10 shares of Nike stock, or just a little piece of Nike. Now, the stock market companies are usually big name companies that we can all invest in. Starbucks, know that one? Walmart, Target, Nabisco, Kellogg's, or there's the car companies like Ford or Tesla, etc. There are literally hundreds of thousands of companies, like computer companies, or even a company that makes your headphones, possibly. And many of them are listed on the stock market, available for people to trade. Okay, so what will you do to make money so you can invest in one of these companies if you choose? Let me back up for just a second. It's going to be a good idea to save money in a savings account first. And after you have about 6 months worth of living expenses saved, then and only then do I recommend that you want to invest in what they call the large cap stocks, the bigger name companies as an option. Or you may decide to save your money and start your own company. That's an option. Or you can let your money sit in a savings account or an interest-bearing account of some sort. So there are lots of options, but the point is to get out there, make money, and start saving money so that you can make even more money. Now, back to careers. Some people know from the time that they were born what they want to do with their entire life. For example, my daughter knew before she could talk what she wanted to do because she loved making up songs, singing, and dancing. And that's what she wanted to do whenever she had the chance, even before she could put together a sentence. And today she writes music and sings for a living and loves to sing and dance as a performer. I personally wasn't so lucky. I didn't figure out at such a young age what I loved doing the most. What I figured out that I love doing the most is I love teaching children educational videos. That's why I'm here today. It's important to pick a career that you love. Now, how do you do that if you don't already know? Well, you start to consider different careers and gradually you'll find what you love to do the most. In the meantime, you can ask yourself these 5 questions that I'm going to give you. Number 1, what do you love to talk about? Yeah, what do you love to talk about? Because usually what we love to talk about can have a great deal to do with what our interests are, and therefore what we may love to do. Number 2, what do you love to learn about? What is it you're always wanting to know more about and get better at? When you go to the library, for example, what's your favorite subject you're drawn to and you want to learn about? Number 3, What do you like to spend your time on? Oh, what do you like to spend your time on? Well, normally we love to spend our time on things we love to do. And we're a little bit selfish about spending our time on things that we don't love to do, right? So just notice, how do you like to spend your time? Next question, what do you like to spend your money on? Normally, we don't like to spend our money on things that we're not interested in, right? We want to save our money for something that actually interests us. And this may be a big clue to what you'd love to do someday. Next, what do you think about the most? What do you think about, and what inner dominant thought or desire do you have? There's a saying, what we think about comes about. Our thoughts are powerful. So notice what you like to think about, or maybe it's even a secret wish that you have. Okay, now here's a bonus question. This would be like number 6. What do you have in your personal space? Like, what's in your room or on the walls in your room? We tend to surround ourselves with things that we love. Those are the questions. Now, I'm hoping your teacher will offer some follow-up class time so that you can further discuss these and other ideas that you may have about discovering your own interests and possible career paths for yourself, and that magic formula. What is it again? The magic formula, one more time, is you doing what you truly love to do while at the same time providing that same service to others. That's the success formula. I'm happy to come back and talk to you again on any subject you'd be interested in learning or learning more about. So please let your teacher know what you'd love to learn or hear more about. It's been a pleasure sharing this time with you. You're all winners, every single one of you. All winners for joy and fulfillment, and for creating a service that will serve others and that you love to do too. Remember, do what you love and love what you do. God bless, and have a wonderful day.